Dalliances, if you will, or flirtations, or whatever you want to call it, last year was an eye-opener. But that almost seemed to be like framing it for a show. He's like, here's why I would be interested in the Pistons, but here's why I, first of all, it was an awful job. Correct. But here's why I am staying in Michigan. It seemed like that was all right. Now I'm not lying. That they knew. It shouldn't be so surprising. Windsor or somebody that Westbrook. You shouldn't be shocked. A little surprising. You shouldn't be shocked. But be shocked. I mean, I'm shocked. So you're a big Michigan basketball fan, right? You're a big Michigan basketball. I want to ask you two questions. Number one, ties the NBA draft up. Okay. Are you hoping that Cleveland gets the pick or not?
I think they get the top two. I think John and Zion are
Okay. So you feel like it's a guy. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. That's good. Then obviously the question is, are you rooting for John Wheeler to succeed the most?
Yeah, I think
That's the expensive person.
Yeah, whatever. Excuse me. I don't care.
I'm rooting for him. I'm not in.
Yeah. Okay. Those are very big people. So I think there's a natural reaction, even though it's not like a free agent jilting. It's not like he's turning his back on Michigan. It's the next big opportunity. But I do think there's a natural reaction to go, I kind of hope this doesn't work out for you because I think you're making. I think he's making a mistake personally. So I know it's easy to root against people, but you two are bigger than I give you credit.
Well, number one, I look. He's a father figure. He is. This is why everybody like really took it hard. We never were like 9 o'clock yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
That guy was like bummed.
Yeah, he was
And that's why I'm bummed too. I mean, but I respect the hell out of him, and the only way I wouldn't root for him is if there was just some sort of things that came out at Michigan after the fact. I doubt it. I don't think that'll ever happen. But if it did, it would change my opinion.
Sure, I totally understand that. But I just, it's whenever a guy leaves for whatever reason, even if it's for a better opportunity, sometimes it's very difficult to then continue.
I'm really intrigued by his system in the NBA. If he can get a couple of really, really good players. To me, his system, I'm one of the people that thought it was too much three sometime. Michigan did live and die by the threesome. As they got better players, they somehow survived that at times. They certainly had a couple of miracle shots that, enhanced his legacy. Trey Burke and Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
Those are miracle shots.
Yeah.
Just, he lived, it's almost like he got that because he was such a good person. The karma came his way.
This incarnation, though, is more about the latest, not the Trey Burke team, but this team that went to the finals 2 years ago was more about defense than three-point shot.
Well, that's how they evolved.
Yeah, exactly.
But the other thing about him, yes, those two shots stand out for sure, and they were legitimate, miraculous shots made by two really good players.
Especially Poole.
Yeah, Poole's was ridiculous. But the other thing about Michigan and those tournament runs and the Big Ten tournament runs is they beat the asses of the other teams.
Yeah.
I mean, they rolled. In the Final Four as well. They rolled past Syracuse. They rolled past Loyola last year. You look at Tom Izzo's runs to the Final Four, not to compare the two, comparing the two, there are a lot of those games where it's like nip and tuck all the way. The Michigan, I feel like in some of his tournament runs, they were flat out
And
better than everybody
A
else.
few of their losses, big losses, like Louisville national title game, they played them. They faced in their championship games too. Herculean performances by players that overplayed what they typically do.
They were the bad karma shot going and went in against Kentucky the year after.
Which I think to me is Beilein's greatest coaching job. Better than the two Final Four runs was the fact that he took that team the year after they lost Burke and Mitch McGary didn't play the entire year because apparently he liked the weed.
Someone like Fisher when he got that full in '94 back to the Elite Eight.
Yes.
To me, that was nobody saw that.
It was what, Corliss Williamson's team?
Yeah, the team that won the national title.
Yeah. So his legacy is what it is. He's the greatest coach Michigan basketball has had, and he did it the right way. He's Bo.
In a weird way.
Yeah.
Bo didn't leave to go somewhere else.
No, Bo never got the national championship, the elusive,
Right.
People would try to chip away at Bo's record, just like they chip away at Izzo's record. I'm sure some boneheads eventually try to chip away at Beilein's record, but it stands for what it is. Nick Baumgartner wrote a piece today in the Free Press about how the first time he ever met John Beilein, he was working out of a trailer in the parking lot at Chrysler Arena because they were turning it into Chrysler Center. And here's that's what he was dealing championship in '95. It's not like they've stayed a national power. So does a great coach, is he able to hand it off to somebody else and then the next person can have great success? I mean, in a way you could argue that Bobby Bowden did that at Florida State because it maintained a high level under Jimbo.
Yeah.
Right? I'm trying to think of, the all-time great coaches, if they hand it off to the next guy. Bob Knight left Indiana.
I think you brought up something there, Jimbo. I think Jimbo Fisher is the comparison to just the potential of Michigan getting a really big hire.
But Jimbo was a lifelong assistant to Bowden.
I know he was, but when Jimbo left, when he jumped to Texas A&M, it shocked me. That was I mean, you could argue that was a lateral move, and that's why I think there's the only pipe dream for Jay Wright. That's the comparison.
Fair.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No, Jay Wright's turned down UCLA, he's turned down the NBA. I don't think he's going to.
All right, 6:45. When we come back, we will talk about the shock of the story and what is the most shocking sports story in recent memory and long-term memory where you were absolutely blown away when you heard the news, like we were yesterday at 45 we heard about John Beeline. 97 won the ticket.
Hey, convenience, freedom, avoiding daily annoyances and lifestyle elements we all strive for. And for me, not dealing with scratched-up glasses, new prescriptions, contacts, reading glasses is what pushed me to get multifocal lens implants from Dr. Yaldo. They have allowed me to read tiny print and see the world at large in crisp, vibrant HD. I mean, I can look right now at the TV here, and it says ESPN's Jonathan Givony's top prospects for the draft. Number 5, DeAndre Hunter from Virginia. I could not see that even with readers a few months ago. I know you'd rather not hear this, but nearly every one of you will someday get cataracts and some kind of lens implant. And for most of you, it'll be Medicare. Government-issued, single-focus lenses. I'm not knocking it, but the amazing multifocal lenses I got from Dr. Yaldo are so much more effective that people 45 and over like me who lost the ability to see up close are saying, why wait? It's a Rolls-Royce solution that sets you up for life. Now, for those of you under 45, most of you, Dr. Yaldo offers the most advanced LASIK surgery in Metro Detroit. Most of his patients get better than 20/20, which is like seeing in Ultra HD. It all takes minutes. And it's
starting route to 122 La Plaza
free.
Toward.
I said free evaluation. Just call
In 1.6 miles, turn left onto Pontiac Trail.
EYES or go to YaldoEyeCenter.com.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Kroger. No reports of accidents on your drive this morning, but traffic is heavy along I-75 southbound between Ortonville Road and Joslyn. As road work blocks one lane between Baldwin and Lapeer Roads, and traffic also building through construction 696 westbound from Shaner to 75. Earn 2 times the fuel points at Kroger Thursdays through Sundays. Just download your coupon on the app or at Kroger.com. Then shop Kroger and double your fuel points. Limited time only, restrictions apply. Fresh food, low prices at Kroger. I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. This CBS Sports Minute is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Novi.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Valvoline. Get the ultimate protection for your ride. Find products at Valvoline.com.
In 1 mile,
Like most of
turn
America,
left
I
onto
spent Sunday
Pontiac
absorbing
Trail.
2 compelling Game 7s. At the same time, unbeknownst to us all, the Cleveland Cavaliers were dotting the I's and crossing the T's on a 5-year deal with new head coach John Beeline. Beeline is regarded as an elite offensive basketball mind who, since 1975, has run winning, scandal-free programs in high school, junior college, Division III, Division II, and Division I levels. At 66, he's the oldest first-time non-interim NBA head coach in league history, and only the 3rd sexagenarian. 64-year-old Dave McMillan lasted only 23 games with the 1950 Tri-City Blackhawks, and San Antonio fired 61-year-old Jerry Tarkanian after 20 games back in 1992. Hopefully, Beeline will have greater longevity in Cleveland. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Car guys know not all motor oils are created equal, because when your engine hits 75,000 miles, cheaper motor oils won't do. That's why Valvoline created full synthetic high mileage with MaxLec technology, designed to fight sludge, condition seals, and better protect critical engine components as your engine ages. Keep your high mileage ride driving well into the future. Valvoline, trusted for
one stop, so you're spending more time on the job than away from it. Lowe's does it right by having what you need in stock and in the right quantities for any size job. Like 250-foot and 1,000-foot rolls of Southwire Romex Simple 12-2 and 14-2 wire. Plus, get the electrical boxes, switches, dimmers, and conduit you need to complete the job. Load up today and every day. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's.
You have $1 million home? I got $1 million buyers lined up. Hi, it's Mark Z with EXP. When it comes to luxury
Turn
homes,
left onto
no
Pontiac
one
Trail.
spends more money marketing your home. You need the Z guarantee. If I don't sell your home in 98 days, I'll sell it for free. I'm not bragging. I'm applying for the job. Call me, Mark Z, today. Start packing.
Seems like every wireless carrier claims
In
they
half
can
a
save
mile,
money.
turn
Their
left onto
admin
Orchard
fees,
Lake
line
Road.
access fees, and extra taxes really add up. With Spectrum Mobile, what you see is what you get. No added fees or taxes. Get or buy the gig plan for just $14 a gig. That's it, $14 per gig. And it includes free talk and text nationwide, plus Canada and Mexico. Go to SpectrumMobile.com or find a store near you. Visit SpectrumMobile.com for offer restrictions and details.
Ace's Place with the helpful hardware, folks. Buying a new grill from a big warehouse is like trying to start your old grill. You can end up standing around by yourself and nothing happens. Not at Ace. We've got an exclusive lineup of premium brands, plus premium service to make sure you get the right grill. That's why grilling starts at Ace.
Get free fuel until May 27th when you buy a new Weber, Traeger, or Big Green Egg grill for $399 or more at participating neighborhood Ace Hardware locations. See store for complete details.
Caliana's Van Dyke Dodge does the deals the other dealers won't. We're overstocked and must sell off new inventory regardless of loss. The best way for us to sell off our cars is 2 at a time. Announcing buy 1, try 2. Only at Caliana's Van Dyke Dodge in Warren.
Beaumont will perform free student heart checks for teens 13 to 18 at the Heilman Recreation Center, Crusade Street north of 7 Mile in Detroit. Saturday, June 1st, 9 until 4. Sign up at beaumont.org/SHC. Details at 971theticket.com. The Detroit Tigers host the Houston Astros. Pre-game tonight at 6:45 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Compact motion for Boyd. Third base side of the rubber. Looks like he's working from the stretch. Just quick step back with the right foot. Lifts the leg. Drives to home plate. 3-2. Line drive to left. This one's deep. This one's trouble. And that ball is gone. A home run. Levis Diaz with his 4th home run of the year. And the Astros, right there at the top of the American League in the power department, take the early 1-0 lead on a home run.
Astros have the best record in Major League Baseball, and they added to it last night with an 8-1 win over the
Starting
Tigers.
route to 122 Mount Plaza Court.
Two teams tonight.
Head northeast on Pontiac Trail. Then turn left onto Orchard Lake Road.
Ryan Carpenter.
Jamie, bright spot. The game last night.
Your boy Grininger.
Zach Reininger. Yeah, who I said I don't want to see again.
Well, you saw him.
He came back up, 2 hitless innings.
Yep.
And the Tigers had 5 hits by a total of 3 players. And R-Rod came through again with 2.
Well, and Josh Harrison came through.
Yes,
and he
2
was
as well.
back in the lineup, and
Yes.
you know, if he can get back to the form that we
Turn
thought he
left
would
onto
have,
Orchard Lake Road.
that would help immensely. But they were certainly up against it with the Astros
In a quarter
in
mile,
town,
turn
following
left onto
a 4-game
Lone Pine
series
Road.
with the Twins.
Think
So go from the best record in the AL to the best record in the AL.
Exactly.
Yes.
Do you think there's any shot we see John Beeline on the stage tonight representing the Cavs at the lottery?
No, isn't going to be Gilbert's kid again?
I don't know.
He's a good lecturer. I could see
Not
Beeline
this
there.
time. Not the last time he wasn't.
No, but he's got.
I know.
Is his health good?
I don't know. Last time, so I don't know if we'll see Nick.
Okay. We will not see. I don't believe we'll see a Piston representative.
No, we won't. We won't see Jamie Gertz either.
Turn left
Oh,
onto
that's
Lone
right.
Pine
Jamie
Road.
Gertz made it up there last year. Was it last year or the year before?
I think
Probably the year before.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the Beeline news broke yesterday on our show around 8:45. Adrian Wojnarowski was one who broke it, and it was a shocker, a sports shocker. And so we're wondering what piece of sports news was the biggest shocker that you can remember. And for the sake of, I don't want to say good taste, but just for the uplifting nature of our show, because we try to be uplifting, should we put aside tragedy / because I think Magic Johnson, HIV is like, that's everyone.
Yeah, I know.
We all remember exactly because it's so random. It's like,
What?
Yeah, because what's weird is you got working the media, you got word that there was going to be a press conference.
Oh, I see. I was walking up the street of my college campus, so I wasn't in the media.
So you knew there was going to be a press conference, but you had no idea what it was going to be. And that was the furthest thing from anyone's mind.
Yeah.
In 1.2 miles, turn left onto Middle Belt Road.
Maybe Magic signed a new contract extension. I don't know. Maybe he's HIV positive.
No. Mine was some of my circumstances made this shocking, maybe to some or another. So I've been camping in what was it, the summer of 2001 or 2002? No, one. And I come home on Saturday night. And it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I turn on ESPN News and get caught up on things. And all of a sudden, on the little ticker,
Starting
I see
route to
Rapid Straight
122
for
La Plaza
Dominic.
In 1.9 miles, turn left onto Lone Pine
Still
Road.
wasn't a big thing in my life at that point, so I just had no clue what was going on with anything.
Right.
And it just floored. Now, was it a shocking when it happened locally, or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I don't know what it was like.
I mean, again, the Red Wings were in the midst of, still being a great team. That was the year they lost in the first round to the LA Kings in kind of shocking fashion. And, they'll just try it again next year. And it's like, no, we got to get better. And it's like, well, they just got a hell of a lot better.
I didn't even give up Slava Kozlov.
Yeah. Well, they decided that was worth the sacrifice.
That was awesome.
Mine were both trades, or both transactions, I should say, involving Prince.
Oh, yeah.
When he first signed, totally blown away. Although some people had suggested it, at least because it came in the aftermath of Victor's first knee injury. And, but I remember they asked, it was like the whole Tiger Caravan was going on in the Tiger Fest, and they asked Jim Leyland about it. And he said, absolutely not. There's no way that's going to happen. We just don't have it in our budget. And then when they traded him to Texas, that blew me away because I just felt like he was untradeable because of the contract, because of the fact that he wasn't a great defensive player, only could essentially be a first baseman DH. And the whole, the ending of that Boston series, I thought made him almost poisonous to another team.
Finding the news Gretzky was getting traded to the LA Kings, that was just, you gotta be kidding.
Yeah.
That was one. Also, when Scotty announced that he wasn't coming back.
Really?
Yeah, because the way it happened. I mean, he expected it at maybe a few days.
Yeah.
I mean, on the while he's shaking hands with people on the ice,
Yeah.
he's telling them, he's telling Aaron Ward, I'm not coming back, and I thought that was
Starting
bizarre.
route to 122 La Plaza Court.
Two trades.
Head southeast on Lone Pine Road. Then turn left onto Middle Belt Road.
Cabrera trade.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! The Tigers just got
Turn
one of the best
left.
players in baseball. It was like Dontrelle Ellis.
Yeah, and at the time we thought that was a positive.
Turn left onto Upton Drive.
I mean, that blew me away.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
And the Wandon one was pretty mind-blowing as well at the time.
That's true. Those were both, surprises. I mean, like, the Beeline news yesterday,
In 3/4
and
of a
maybe this
mile,
is the age
turn
of,
left onto Lone Pine Road.
Twitter and fake Twitter accounts, and we've seen plenty of fake Woj-Narowski tweets, over the years. So I guess at first I thought it was fake. I really did. I thought somebody was trying to play some sort of a joke. Like, it just didn't make any sense. But
Well, that's what I said too. I said we gotta confirm this. We need to see this somewhere else first.
this is a great one. I totally forgot about this. Without a doubt, the most shocking story was when I looked on ESPN and saw the following headline scroll across the bottom line. Manti Te'o's girlfriend does not exist. I will never forget that day. I remember Deadspin had the whole deep dive on it, and I remember I was doing the evening show with Woj, and I was here kind of getting ready for the show, and Valenti came out, and he's like, are you reading this stuff? And I'm like, I started to. Why? Why? They're saying the whole thing's a fraud, and I was like, what? I mean, it wasn't a story where you just read the first paragraph and understood it. You had to read deep down as to how far back it went. And for a while, there was
Turn left onto Lone Pine
I
Road.
knew this was a scam and went along with it. Then there was the whole, he's gay.
Yes.
And he was defended. He went on the Katie Couric show. I remember it was so far from being gay or something like that. He had some quote about it.
There's nothing
In
gay about me.
4.7 miles, turn right onto Woodward Avenue.
What? Yeah, that's Florida. Mine was Derek Collins. It took me.
Well, there was the accident, and then he died later, right?
Yeah.
So it was the accident you're
Well, I
saying?
guess the accident.
Yeah.
Well, somebody here on the ticket text has one I forgot about. Actually, is probably the most blown away I've been. It was a circumstance of where I found out, but it's irrelevant. When Barry left.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was just... Yeah, you knew that he wasn't completely happy, maybe, because he was, nobody expected it.
No, that seemed like a hoax as well. And the Tigers getting David Price. The only problem with that is that stupid Wojo called on them to get David Price, and so he was. He just took so much glee in the fact that he named it.
There was a trade earlier that day that started making you think the Tigers might make.
Which John Lester.
Yeah, Lester.
Was Lester come before David Price?
Yes. Yeah, the Tigers had to keep up with the A's.
That's right.
Because they thought they'd meet them at the ALCS and everything.
Austin Jackson came running in from center field. I'd never seen that before. A guy taken out of a game when the game was going on. All right, Tony's here with a sports update. Heather's got news coming up next. Also at 7:25, it's your chance to win $2,000 in the $2 Grand Slam on 97.1 The Ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by John's Lumber. The Tigers open up a 10-game Comerica Park homestand last night by getting beaten by the Houston Astros 8-1 in Game 1 of that 3-game series. Rough night for starter Matthew Boyd. He takes the loss after giving up 7 runs in just 4 innings. Now, before last night's game, former Tiger and current Astros pitcher Justin Verlander admitted to the Ticket's Jeff Rieger that his biggest regret concerning his time in Detroit was never winning a World Series title from longtime owner Mike Ilitch before he passed away in 2017.
I felt bad. Mr. I put his heart and soul into this organization and did everything he possibly could to allow us to win a championship, and came close a couple times. It's probably one of my biggest regrets is not winning one for him.
Verlander and the Tigers did win the American League pennant in 2006 and in 2012, lost in the World Series in both of those years respectively with the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. The St. Louis Blues have evened up the NHL's Western Conference Finals at a game apiece after they beat the San Jose Sharks 4-2 in last night's Game 2 of that best-of-7 series. Despite the victory, Blues forward Jaden Schwartz admitted that he's still concerned about St. Louis's power play, which failed to score in 5 opportunities last night.
So they're doing a good job of being aggressive. I think we just got to execute a little bit better. When power plays are struggling, it's pretty easy to say just get pucks to the net, get bodies to the net. I think we got to do a better job of that and do a better job of giving us momentum.
The NBA playoffs resume tonight in Oakland. That's where the Golden State Warriors will tangle with the Portland Trailblazers in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Tip-off is at 9. Tonight is also the night we find out who wins the Zion Williamson sweepstakes as the NBA's draft lottery takes place in New Jersey. The New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Phoenix Suns have the best odds of getting that #1 overall pick in next month's draft. Landon Williamson, former Duke star, is considered the clear-cut best player on the board this year. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, go to 971theticket.com.
So do you think whoever wins the lottery will have a Zion jersey? Will they admit that they're taking Zion, or will they do the whole a lot of good players out there, we're going to have to really see who best fits our mold?
They should have a jersey already set, right? They really should. Because nobody expects anybody else to go at #1 except Zion Williamson. Nobody.
That's right. Huh? You never know.
The lottery when the Pistons, got the second pick.
Oh, yeah.
It was Darko and David Aldridge.
Yeah.
It's Darko.
I know.
He said
That was so deflating.
I know.
I was so pissed when he said that. All right, it's time for news with Heather A. Park. Heather, good morning.
Good morning, all.
What's going on?
Well,
Good morning.
after the infamous coffee cup was spotted in a recent episode of Game of Thrones.
Yes, huge editorial
Oh my
mistake.
goodness, yes. Eagle-eyed fans thought they spotted another mistake. Oh yeah, so tons of fans thought.
Everybody died?
No, well, I don't know. I don't watch it, but no, that's not what they're spotting. They thought there was another editing area this week when they saw this promotional photo that showed Jaime Lannister, and he had his hand back that he had actually lost in season 3.
Right, in a lightsaber duel with Darth Vader.
Oh, is that how it happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a cross promotion.
I see. No, he was hugging. I don't know who these characters are, you guys.
Cersei,
Oh,
his
okay.
sister/lover.
Oh, interesting.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Very
That's not a
interesting.
spoiler alert. That goes back to season 1, episode 1.
So it's a game of incest?
Yikes.
Right,
Oh,
right.
interesting. I didn't know that took place.
Yeah.
But anyway, in
He's
this
in the same bed as your sister. What are you talking about?
in this ad, he's hugging her. You can see his hand, and people thought, "What's going on? He lost this hand. Where
or something?
He was wearing Adidas like Aaron Rodgers.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yes, Greg?
Wearing Jordans.
All the Lannister army troops had the Jumpman logo on them.
Yeah, they were sponsored. They were sponsored. Yeah, I mean the unwashed or Under Armour, right? Did they get Under Armour? Yeah. All right.
So Britney Spears is now part of the hashtag Free Britney
Who's not?
In
social
1
media
mile,
movement.
turn right onto Woodward
You
Avenue.
are?
Oh, sure.
You want her free?
I do.
Free of her father's control?
I'm worried about Britney.
She's been enslaved for so long.
Yeah.
Well, she basically told a judge that it was her father who committed her against her will to that mental health facility about a month ago. And then she also said that it's her dad who is forcing her to take certain drugs, take certain medication. And she asked that she basically get free of his control. But the judge said, nope, not happening.
She can't. She's a 30-some-odd-year-old woman.
I know, but her
father owns her.
well, no, but does have control over a lot of things. They say that no, it is illegal for him to push you into treatment without your will. He
I would
cannot
think.
do that.
Yeah.
And if the treatment facility allowed that, then they're to blame as well. But he does have control over her money, over how she spends
Because
her
she
money.
signed it away.
Yeah, because it was back several years ago. She had that really big mental breakdown.
Okay.
A judge ruled that it would be her father who basically, so that she doesn't go broke, because she was just going on these spending sprees
Right.
and was, struggling a lot. So it was her dad who kind of took over her finances, and now she wants more freedom.
Whatever happened to Jamie Lynn Spears? Remember the younger Spears?
Well, she's doing great.
Is she?
Yeah, she's got at least one child, married with a baby.
Is she still in entertainment in it at all?
I don't think so.
Remember Jessica Simpson's younger sister was famous for like a minute too?
Well, she's still doing some show.
She still sings, or
I don't know if she sings, but she's got a reality TV show.
Jessica Simpson's sister?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name. I'm trying to think of her.
Ashley. Yes.
Oh, remember she was on Saturday Night Live?
Oh my gosh, it was horrendous.
Oh my
It was so
Turn right onto Woodward Avenue.
That was really bad.
I was going through a box of crap in my garage the other day, and there was a Jessica Simpson photo that she signed to me. I wasn't there, but she was at the old station.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. You went
In 4.7 miles, take a slight left turn.
Sell that bad boy. All right, so a judge went above and beyond the guidelines yesterday when she sentenced former Michigan State Trooper Mark Bessner to 5 to 15 years in prison.
Yeah, this is a horrible story all the way around. It sounds like this guy, said all the right things when he was being sentenced. Not a day that goes by where he doesn't regret what he did. But
And he
doesn't change the fact that he
apologized
did, yeah.
to the family, but that doesn't really do anything.
No, but at least there's now resolution. And I think hopefully, I don't know how the family feels about the sentencing, but the fact that the judge went above and beyond, hopefully people can now move on from it. Sure.
Okay, so investigators are trying to piece together what caused 2 Alaskan float planes to collide mid-air yesterday afternoon, killing at least 4 people and injuring a ton of others. It's a very kind of bizarre story because I don't know much about float planes, how high. I mean,
Nobody does.
Oh, yeah.
do you have one? It goes around your remote? Okay, yeah. They just kind of go around. I don't know if they're flying all. I mean, do they fly all that high?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I
I
don't
think of
know.
them kind of going. I mean, I guess, yeah. Again, we're dealing with our knowledge based on watching movies and television shows.
I don't know.
And so they go from like one part of a lake to another part of a lake, or one lake jumping over
They're
a
like
mountain to another
puddle
lake.
jumping, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't picture them flying all that high in the air, but maybe they do. And
Well, the other thing is you don't picture them going that fast.
No.
It's not like they're jets. So you think if they saw another thing coming, they're like,
right, they have time to veer off because basically they were on this sightseeing, excursion. It was all these people from a cruise ship just going to see Alaska.
right.
Lane closure ahead at 2.8 miles. The right lane is closed. You're still on the fastest route.
I mean, you wonder all these things.
Pilots?
Well, no,
I mean,
but I'm
that's
saying.
what's so crazy is that it only takes one pilot to maneuver. The other pilot could be going straight.
You're right. I mean, if you saw somebody coming at you and you had your full capacity, you think you'd like quickly swerve out of the way.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe they did, and that's what caused. No, they crashed though. I'm going to stop analyzing what happened because I have no clue. All right, so
That's what we do on this show.
I know. Bachelor. She's annoying. She can't complete a full sentence without. She just. There's me. I know, because I didn't want to. I just totally did what she did. I don't know. So on The Bachelor, they'd ask her, "Well, how are you feeling?" And she'd just sit there silent. She couldn't even speak.
Okay.
So technically, I think I talked a little bit more than she did.
Yes.
Even though I didn't finish
So
the
you're
sentence
not
either.
watching
Either
this?
way.
Are you protesting this, Heather? Or will you still be watching this?
I'll probably still watch a little bit. There's nothing else on Monday nights to fill my time, so maybe I'll watch a little bit. But anyway, one of the eligible bachelors vying for her attention has fathered 114 children.
That would not make them a bachelor.
Was he a sperm donor?
Yes, sperm donor.
Well, hold on. What else would he be? Incredibly active?
He's only 25 years old.
Still be active. Still active in one way.
I know, but you really think there's a guy out there who's fathered 114 different kids?
Naturally.
You're like, what is he?
Probably not.
Well, give us option B.
Gigolo.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Anyway,
Did he make
25 years old.
Did he make it out of round one?
It sounds like it because I didn't watch yesterday because it was at the Tigers game. I don't know if she actually determined which 30 guys she's keeping around, but it sounds like he did make the cut.
It says here that 8 men were sent home last night.
Was one of them Mateo Vallis?
Mateo Vallis. Piston or
In 1 mile,
Bachelorette?
make a U-turn at Michigan 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a key map balance.
So yeah, I don't know if he
Lane
made
closure
it
ahead in 1 mile. The right lane is closed. You're still on the fastest route.
out there.
Oh, there's an international basketball player named Thomas.
Oh,
What the hell's that mean?
What's his name?
Thomas?
Just Thomas. That's all I know.
Wait, international. They always go by just one name.
I'm surprised it doesn't have the initial.
Well, I'm reading the USA Today recap. I should probably go to the ABC website and get the actual people eliminated. But, all right, go ahead.
Anyway, IHOP received some major backlash after tweeting a picture of a sonogram with a stack of pancakes inside the womb, instead of the actual baby for Mother's Day. And in the tweet, IHOP wrote, "If you have pancakes in your tum-tum, does that make you a pancake mom-mom?
Okay.
Oh, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there." Cute, right?
Yeah.
Trying to make a funny little joke. I thought it was kind of cute. Obviously, can't be real, and that's what everyone is pointing out. People are
Better than what they.
outraged that, do they know the difference between a stomach and a womb?
I think it's better
Use
than
the
what they
left
did
lane to make a
with
U-turn at
burgers,
Michigan 1. Then turn right onto West 13 Mile
Yeah,
Road.
International House of Burgers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think this thing is that objectionable.
I don't either.
So they're saying that they should have put the pancakes in the stomach as opposed to the womb?
Yes. They need to know the difference.
They know the difference. They're going for a Mother's Day bid. Hello.
I just think it was very weird that the sonogram with the ultrasound made an appearance on last episode of Game of Thrones.
I thought that was odd as well.
All right, our pancakes are clearly a better.
Turn right onto West 13 Mile Road.
The international basketball player was from Detroit, and he got cut.
Oh, what about the father of 114 children?
I don't know.
We have international basketball players living here in Detroit?
I don't know.
Wow, that's fantastic. All right, it's 7:15. The sun is shining. We got the 2 Grand Slam coming up at 7:25 on 97.1 The Ticket. Oh,
You.
it's me. That's right. I forgot. And I want to talk to you about LKO. Letterman Quartowitz. That's right. The great Dr. Letterman and the great Dr. Quartowitz. They have a big sign-up, Stoney, at West Bloomfield High School where I was yesterday.
I saw that yesterday.
Yeah, they sponsor West Bloomfield Athletics, and they are also looking for you. If you are a man or woman living in pain, they are here to help. Dr. Letterman, Dr.
In 2
Quartowitz
miles,
are
turn right onto
fellowship-trained,
North Main Street.
board-certified surgeons who believe that surgery should be used as a last resort. In fact, 80 to 90% of their patients successfully avoid surgery using stem cell therapy. This is where they inject non-embryonic stem cells directly into the affected area. What part of your body is in pain right now? Is it your back? Is it your knee? Is it your ankle? Odds are that Dr. Letterman can take care of you using non-embryonic stem cells. They treat sports injuries, arthritis, tendonitis, and more. Almost all of their patients have experienced significant pain relief. So give them a call today at 248-669-2000. That's 248-669-2000. Or check out their website at lkorthopedics.com. Get better faster at LKO.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Natural Way Law. New problem on the Southfield Freeway M39 northbound exit to Joy Road blocked by an accident. There's also a crash within the construction zone. 696 westbound at Mound. It's off to the right shoulder. After that, traffic still very heavy and slow between Mound and Woodward. It's not too late for a healthier, greener, weed-free lawn. Call Natural Way Lawn at 888-GET-GREEN. That's 888-GET-GREEN, or go to naturalwaylawn.com today. Get green, stay green with Natural Way. I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Now available for download. Always aggravated. A Mike Valenti signature podcast. Get it on radio.com and Apple iTunes.
Take it from JB. Big Ass Flex 2 Hybrid is the first twin blade disposable razor with flexible blades for a better, closer shape. And it looks good too. If you fellas don't agree it's better, I would shave my whole body on national TV. Smooth shave, smooth price, big flex.
Save thousands now during the welcome summer sales event at Sarah Buick GMC. M53 and 30 Mile. Right on the corner at Sarah. Now welcoming summer with red hot savings on beautiful brand new Buicks and GMCs. Listen to this. You can lease a 2019 Buick Encore for just $91 a month. The trend-setting 2019 Buick Envision is only $182 a month. Buy an Encore or Envision and get 60% off the MSRP. Or take advantage of 0% financing for 72 months. Plus, it's GMC front month at Sarah. Lease a GMC Canyon Crew Captain Alley. Loaded for just $199 a month. Or buy and get 0% for 60 months. A GMC Limited Double Cab is $192 a month. And the amazing 2019 GMC Terrain is only $149 a month. Or buy and get up to 15% off MSRP. Check it out at drivesarah.com. And then hurry to the Sarah Welcome Summer Sales Event this month at Sarah Buick GMC. M53 and 30 Mile. Right on the corner. Save thousands on a new Buick or GMC. 0% financing for up to 72 months. It's time you discovered the Sarah difference.
At Huntington, we invented the spending drone to help customers track spending.
Budget on track.
Is that your drone?
That's my Huntington spending drone. It makes sure I don't overspend when I shop for dresses.
Over budget.
Or shoes.
Over budget.
Or jewelry.
Over budget.
Sounds helpful. Then we simplified. Presenting Huntington Heads Up. You set the monthly amounts you want to spend, and we'll send you a heads up to keep you on track. Looking out for you by looking out for your money. Huntington, welcome. Member FDIC, carriers message and data rates may apply.
Become an instant millionaire this May with MGM Millions at MGM Grand Detroit. Play your favorite slots or table games Saturday through Thursday. Then choose your lucky numbers. Come back on Fridays to see how many numbers you match. More matches means bigger prizes. Match all 6
In
numbers
1
for the
mile,
$1 million
turn right onto
grand
North Main
prize.
Street.
It's MGM Millions every week in May at MGM Grand Detroit. Visit the M Life Rewards desk for details. Must be 21 or older. Grand times ahead.
Mark Cohen is Chief Financial Officer for Kids Kicking Cancer, an international nonprofit that utilizes martial arts therapy for children with cancer and other diseases. Mark became an Applied Imaging customer when he sensed the different attitude with Applied Imaging's people.
I definitely saw that right away when we talked. The culture of Applied Imaging is definitely something that fits with Kids Kicking Cancer. The family atmosphere over there is really something that really connected with us.
Applied Imaging certainly understands nonprofit businesses.
The bottom line is increased productivity. The bottom line is increased quality of work, quality of the printing that's coming out.
Applied Imaging, fast, friendly, amazing.
You know, of all the things we've upgraded this year, I have to say that the move to Applied Imaging and the printing and the technology that we've included with them was definitely the best decision we've made.
If your office technology decisions haven't been the best, call Applied Imaging today. 800-521-0983 or visit appliedimaging.com. Applied Imaging, productive Ricoh MFPs and reliable Ricoh printers.
Hey, Mr. World here, competing in the world's most stylish dance competition. Good thing I'm styling designer frames from Eyeglass World, the world's best way to buy glasses.
Turn right onto North Main Street.
Hundreds of designer styles, it's likely to dazzle the judges. And they're hundreds less than I expected, so I can swing the price tag.
Eyeglass World, the world's best way to buy glasses. Get started with 2 pairs for $78. Visit eyeglassworld.com for store locations and offer details.
Washington Township. More wait is over. It's the newest Lady Jane's haircuts for men, and it's now open on Van Dyke, just off the 26 mile, across from Target. Haircuts are just $14. Lady Jane's on Van Dyke, just off the 26 mile in Washington Township. It's wicked awesome.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto La Plaza Court.
97136.
two-run home run. 5-1 Astros in the seventh.
Final was 8-1. Tigers lose. Matt Boyd does not pitch particularly well. Wade Miley and Ryan Carpenter will pitch tonight in Game 2 of the series with Houston. We mentioned before that Justin Verlander spoke with the media before the game, and Jeff Rieger was in on that scrum, as he is on all Comerica Park scrums. And we'll have
our Scrum Insider.
Yeah, Scrum Insider. So we'll have some sound for you coming up at 7:30 from KV. What he had to say about his time in Detroit and about his biggest disappointment from his time in Detroit. Tonight's Game 1 of the Western
Turn
Conference
right onto
Finals.
La Plaza
The Warriors will
Court.
take on
Then the destination is on your
Trailblazers, and
right.
we have a quest, if I could, to the ESPN people.
Yeah.
Start the game at 9.
Not 9:05.
Not 9:15. 9. You start a game at 9, start at 9.
The lottery's at what, 8:30?
Yeah, that's fine. Start the game at 9. But I know it'll start
The
like
destination is on your right. 122 La Plaza Court.
So ESPN has the West this year.
Arrived.
That is exactly right. Yeah, they trade off each year. Matt Patricia will be appearing on the NFL Network at about 7:50 this morning. Good morning football.